Today is 11/22/2020.
I'm Andrew.
Bless you. Andrew, it's your turn.
Oh yeah.
So we're back after a few months.
Has it been months?
Okay, maybe a couple months, but yeah,
Pretty sure it's only been like a month and a half.
Possibly. Well,
Pretty
whatever.
Sure, Corey, can you back up a little bit? Your knee is blocking part of the screen. Okay. Is this where we need to be? I can't even remember.
Yeah. I got us to where
I
we need
guess I
to.
gotta go to
Haracos.
Yeah.
And by the way, I do have a camera recording. You may or may not see it. If this recording did well,
and if I haven't blocked the view,
yeah, I certainly consider.
I'll check it. You're blocked. Well, no, you're not actually blocking the important part.
I'll be 100% honest. This freaking levels are right, except for the thing we go get the 10 orbs and the alarm goes off. I hate that part.
Look at early Ratchet and Clank. Ratchet there.
Yeah, early concepts, Ratchet and Clank. Man, I'm
you
so
gotta
glad
talk to
that
you gotta talk to Tom Kenny.
I'm so glad that by the PlayStation 2 era we realized, wait, we can use this second joystick to aim the camera. I get it. They had to think about people that still had the non-joystick controllers, which I'm surprised how many people still had those. Because like our first PlayStation had the proper joysticks.
I was a little surprised.
We got it in what, 1998?
Something like I
want to say it was 98 when we finally got a PS2.
Yeah, because I remember like the next year Crash Team Racing being advertised.
I tell you what ads, as I've been playing the game again, what ads have really just keep coming back in my head is Sly 3. Gosh, that music. Dun 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 dun. It's all you heard on the commercials.
I know.
Dun, 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 dun.
And then the shocker, it was more edgy because it was E10 rated.
It was a good game, don't get me wrong.
Now I feel like I'm trying to figure out like why the re-releases of like Sly 2 wasn't E10 rated. Like the original release, I get it. The E10 rating wasn't quite, there yet.
Yeah.
But like, it was like re-released on PS3 and stuff. It didn't get a the whole collection says E through E10, and they're talking about they're including Sly 2 in that. And it's just like,
I mean, what super violent thing really happened in Sly 2 though? I mean, I guess about the worst is brainwashing Murray and friggin'
drugs, basically drug references.
Like, oh, the spice?
Yeah, the spice.
Here's your super Indian cocaine.
By the way, Corey, sometime we'll have to fill you in on Sly 2 at some point, so.
Yeah.
It's probably been a while since you've seen it.
Ah, frick.
I know we did.
Oh, yeah, lag. Dang it.
That's the excuse for it. No, it actually is lagging.
Speaking of lag, Andrew, do you feel like a 30-year-old boomer yet?
I'm not 30.
Really?
He's gonna be 29 this
First
December.
boomer didn't turn 30 until 1975.
I could have sworn you were like 5 years ahead of us.
No, he's only a couple of
You
years
guys
ahead of us.
went to high school at the same time I did. To the same high school.
It's just you're so old, Andrew. It just.
Here I am. I'm 28, and some people think I'm still a teenager, but the teenagers that teach at church think I'm like 35. So I'm not really sure what to say.
People are surprised that when I tell them, it's like, oh, by the way, I'm 27. I've had people like, really?
Yep.
Well, you will be 27. You will be 27 in early December.
I know, man. Seems kind of gay to me.
Corey, are you getting at that age where you forget your age?
I don't believe people that say they don't remember their age. Unless you're somebody that has like Alzheimer's or something, you don't forget your age.
There's just the little moments of, oops, I accidentally said this instead of this.
Like, yes, but be like, oh, I don't know how old I am. It's like, yes, you do. You're 40. How do you forget?
I think, what was I going to say? I've always said, once I turn into my mid-20s, I've said that once you hit your mid-20s, you're both young and old at the same time.
I mean, it's not inaccurate.
Because, like...
You're a quarter of a century, and your brain stopped growing, but you can still be mistaken for a teenager.
Exactly.
Unless you're one of those 25-year-olds that made a bunch of dumb decisions,
Well, yeah.
and you look way older than you are. Like, if you look older than you are because you had some kids, that's fine. But I mean people that just made really dumb decisions. Like, I knew one guy, he was in your guys' grade. He has, like, his eyes are kind of sunken in. You have to go through some pretty bad stuff to look like that. Especially at that age.
Yeah.
Like me?
How do you manage that? How do you manage for your eyes to sink in like that?
Oh, there's the ship is sinking.
Ah, balls. I hate these things.
We'll go. You gotta kill them.
Yeah, how many are there in the first run?
Oh, in the first run, I can't remember. There's like 2 or 3.
There's like 10, but then they...
Yeah, this isn't it. Oh, there's like more than that. You just gotta catch up with them. If you can.
This mission feels like such a waste of time.
Yeah, it does.
Okay, there is a 4th one, and I'm going to find him.
Like...
Where is that damn 4th Chaos Emerald?
Did Shadow just say a swear?
Is that a swore he sweared?
Did he just said a wordy dird?
Damn.
Was it? What about how like I remember in the sequels for like Ratchet and Clank and Jak and Daxter and Sly Cooper, there was like edgier stuff in the sequels. It was just like you had like well, Ratchet and Clank kind of stayed generally the same, but you had what do you call it? Like Jak 2 was like T-rated from the E-rated first game. And then you had Sly Cooper, some more deaths, some darker stuff happened. And Sly Cooper said sucks, which means it's not allowed on normal cable kids cartoons.
I don't want that filthy language going into my ears. Aiming was really hard on some of these old games.
Yeah.
Because it was not precise.
No. Burr, burr, burr.
Let's talk about Mega Man Battle Network 2. How that was the only Battle Network with cursing and, you know, being on the phone and hearing people die and watching people die and finding charred bodies and, like, you know, terrorists hijacking planes while you're on them. like what happened? This is Mega Man Battle Network we're talking about here.
What do they think they are? Sly 2? No.
So, yeah, that was neat. And then the next one goes right back to being, you know, more Mega Man-like. More like original
bubbly.
Mega Man, not Mega Man X or Mega Man Zero, as I called the depressing Mega Man games.
I mean, they really are.
Those games are nothing but sheer misery and sorrow. Nothing but melancholy.
Nothing but just sadness.
You think you can hear Smashing Pumpkins make sad things? Freaking Mega Man Zero 2
blows it out of the water.
We're like, you know, the world's kind of boned. There's like one human civilization left. People killing each other. Main characters dying. It's all kinds of stuff. What is this?
Oh, spoilers.
Yeah, spoiler 3, 2, 1, freaking X dies in Mega Man 02. Here he is, strapped to something and he can't escape because his body is containing this evil entity, and the guy walks up to stab the sword into it and he blows up. So, you know, that's not fortunate. Alright, come back here.
Friendly reminder that those games used to have E ratings when they first came out. Think about it. They had E ratings, and the re-releases of them, or at least the latest re-releases of them, have T ratings.
Wonder how much screen size had an effect on ratings like that. Because it was such tiny violence.
Yeah. Tiny violence.
Got an E. Okay, where'd that guy go?
I guess sometimes they do run off.
That's dumb.
Yeah. Yeah, there were some questionable decisions. I've come to realize that I think my opinion is 2 and 3 are in equal parts because there were things. Because, like, I really like 2. It's always been my favorite Spyro. But, like, when I look at it, I think, like, you know, I'm thinking about, like, the fact that, shoot, where is that? I'm thinking about, like, the fact, what they improved in Spyro 3 and what they made kind of worse in Spyro 3.
What do they make worse?
Well, I mean, like, some of the missions just get out of hand with the difficulty. Like, or it's not difficult in terms of, like, oh, it's just really challenging. It's difficult in just, like, how annoying it is. And, like, I guess it also gets irritating, like, where if you fail something, you have to start all over and all that, and it just gets... If some missions feel like it's sheer luck that you got through it.
See why I hate this mission?
Yeah. I mean, I know it. Oh, there's that one.
Alright, where's that other one?
Where's the mofo at? Oh.
Where's the monkey?
I'm gonna kill him.
I'm gonna skin a monkey.
I've played this game so many times that I've been able to do this with like mostly without problems.
Oh, you're really going to tell Andrew now?
Yeah, that's motivation.
I have a distinct memory of the third Spyro game when one morning
There we go.
it was storming really bad and school got canceled because of how bad it was, and I was in the middle of playing one of the levels with the monkey guy, and the power shut off, and I was like, oh frick, this is for real.
They didn't just call it out just because.
And then we went and hid in the basement because we thought a tornado was probably coming. And it didn't, thankfully, but you know.
We live around mountains.
It'd be a little hard pressed to get a tornado where we're at.
If it got in...
I possibly could. Not where we're at right now, though.
There we go.
That mission was dumb. He doesn't even deserve me to read his dialogue and wait for his orb to bounce over here.
I'm Tom Kenny. I talk for SpongeBob, and also you. Better treat me nicely. I don't know. Better not turn on me. Let's see. Yeah, this did come out the same year as SpongeBob.
Alright.
SpongeBob's old.
The students I teach, none of them were born before SpongeBob, and it feels a little weird. Yeah, especially since I teach middle school. The oldest was born in, what, 2006? 2007?
What?
I think 2006 maybe. I started high school that year.
2020.
The oldest in our group in general, like, you know, including seniors, would have been born in what, 2002? 2003?
Why is it that in this year that this video is being recorded and stuff, why is it that people that were born in 2002 are or will become legally adults?
Oh my god.
Yeah. And then obviously we know how old the people that were born in 2000 are, but I'm just saying.
Yeah, I saw some joke about like people being born in 2000 always knowing exactly how old they are or what year it is based on what they remember better. It's like, how old am I? Oh yeah, it's the year.
Yeah, basically, and then like...
Imagine being that one douchebag that was, you know, they had those twins. One was born like a minute before midnight, 1999.
Yeah.
And then the other one was born a minute after midnight, 2000. Imagine being that douchebag.
Oh, yeah.
I was working with a coworker yesterday. I casually mentioned Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends. Like, wow, that's such an old show. Foster's Home for Imaginary Friends.
Because like we remember when that was a new thing, and we didn't like the change. Cartoon Network.
Fister's Home for Imaginary Weird People. If you've never heard of that, there's a clip you can look up for it on YouTube, I think.
The Grim Adventures is also an old show.
Yeah, Grim Adventures of Billy and Mandy.
Oh yeah.
They had some fake version of Foster's Home that was absolutely spectacular.
Yes.
What's the freaking blue thing's name? Was it Blue? Was it actually Blue? I don't remember.
The annoying
yeah. Well, he was an orange block in Fister's Home.
Oh yeah.
And what was it? Someone, like, the house blows up and someone farts or something. And
Yeah.
it's like, that's the show.
Basically.
Honestly, Foster's could have been good, but Blue was such an insufferable character.
Yeah.
I mean, like in the pilot movie, he was pretty respectable, but
Yeah. But it's just.
I just want to scream.
I want ice cream too.
I just want ice cream.
I just want ice cream. How could I drop the... No, never mind.
Could I? Okay. Let's have a discussion here.
About how tight turn you have to do this.
How the lag affects these tight turns. I don't even remember where I'm going in here.
Okay, do you see the fan? Hold on, right there.
If there's that. Alright, let's see what I can do here. I'm not a huge fan of this frame rate.
A fan! I don't know. Oh, and you also got to get that other one too.
You missed him. It was like 3 feet in front of you.
It was like
bollocks.
Dingle Dial says that in the latest Crash game.
Good for him.
Well, yeah, I know, because it's progressive. I don't know. Let's see.
I barely hit that.
But you also need to get that other fan.
I am fully aware. Shut your whore mouth.
Get in that net, you crazy whore.
What?
Son Aqua Teen.
Wee. Oh.
I'm surprised you didn't get hurt from that.
I ain't even mad.
And yeah.
There we go. Hit the button.
It's really weird how the movement was so attuned for the D-pad in some of these PS1 games. Like, I'm using the joystick, but for more precise aiming, like that, I had to use a D-pad. I'm so glad we got it right when the PS2 came out.
So, I wonder when Spyro, a theoretical Spyro 4 will come out.
Oh.
since we got Crash 4.
Whenever Crash gets close to the top 10 best-selling, they'll say like,
But
"All right, Spyro's
a
in
good,
the works."
you know, a truly good Spyro 4. Like,
Yeah,
well, they had that one that was like half complete when the game came out, so the
Yeah,
worlds were really
it was
empty.
really... Like, I remember, it's like one of those things as kids, we were just like, something feels off here. It's like, obviously, we're not going to look at all the technical stuff, per se. We're just, you know, kids aren't stupid. Well, some aren't.
No, kids are pretty dumb.
Oh, you got to get an orb from him.
Really?
I think he gives you an orb. Yeah. Spyro.
Love me back, that's my engagement ring.
That's not how this works. Oh, wow. I can't believe I made that work.
Well, I was about to say, how could this happen to me, but...
How could this happen to me?
I
needed that last night. I was playing D&D with some friends, and I got 2 or 3 nat 1s in a row.
Yeah.
Wasn't a fan of that. As a joke, I got mad and I threw one of the dice across the room. I guess what? Over there?
Yeah. It sounded like you said, guess what, over there.
I said, I guess what? Over there?
Well, you got yourself a skill point, I think.
Hypothetically speaking, let's say someone...
I'm not talking about hippos. Or hypocrites, I guess.
Hippogriffs? I like those fancy.
Hippogriffs?
You gotta turn off the thing, Andrew. In the room. Don't be stupid!
You want to hear about my feminist agenda?
It's like...
Oh, that turned it
Ask
off.
me about my feminist agenda.
I see what you're doing there, Corey. I didn't think about it at first.
Is that everything in this world? No.
You just gotta get the talisman at the end.
Oh yeah, I guess I haven't actually done that yet.
It's really weird though. It feels like they didn't really plan this all the way through, because when they made the third world, spoilers, you don't get any more talisman. You just get the orbs and treasure.
Yeah, like the game gets a little lopsided after you kill the first boss. It's still good, but it's weird.
Yeah, Andrew, back that way.
No.
How
Could this happen to me?
Just
want ice cream.
No, it's I just want ice cream.
Ice cream. Ice cream.
I just want ice cream. Am I going the wrong way?
Yes, you're going the wrong way. I've been trying to tell you.
I'm not drunk, but I assume that I'm drunk.
Are you making assumptions about yourself?
Oh, duck, yeah.
it's a. I was about to say it's a new age. All you gotta do is tell people you're drunk and you're automatically drunk.
Yeah, new age BS.
It's a new age. If it exists, it's offensive.
He's like a moth.
Well, there goes Ratchet.
Ugh.
And then just oh yeah, it's my turn.
That was random.
Yeah,
Some of these creatures are not good to each other.
I know. Like they're
worlds.
just random things. They just either a couple of times, or they might kill each other or something. Just because they just want ice cream. And now here we go. Yeah. Sunny Beach.
Sylvester walked in saying, "Quit making that joke. You need to make more original content. You can't say the same joke half the video, and for people to like it."
Well, Fairly Odd Parents sometimes makes it, or usually makes it work in the older ones.
Oh, my booty! That's pretty good.
Toidles. So you're trying to save the turtles, but do we need to save the turtles?
It looks like they're pretty much handling it.
Well, I guess I gotta escort the baby turtles.
Hi, Spyro.
Hey.
If you can help shepherd those baby turtles over there to safety, I'll be mighty grateful.
I was one of the developers. I don't know.
Why do you must burn the banner of every nation?
Because they don't deserve their flag. I don't know.
Wait a minute. Wait a minute. Look at those baby turtles again.
Those are fish right there.
Well, no. There was actual baby turtles.
Oh yeah, if you turn the camera just right. Okay, not that way. This is gonna be the rest of the stream of the thing, isn't it? Well, anyway, yeah, there's baby turtles in there.
Okay. I thought I saw them without shells.
Oh, there actually are some without shells. The ones I'm escorting. Yeah,
I saw that for a split second. I was like, that's not normal. That's not how normal.
That's not how turtles work. Andrew, you got any word on how turtles work?
You want to talk about a turtle in a shoe?
Do you want to talk about it?
Can I help you, Sylvester?
Let's see, what year will we get right here?
Shut. Here, people.
See that? Is a kitty on top of Sylvester, if you can see it. Anyway, that's my pro skills use. That's me using my skill with where I went to school from. Okay, back to the video.
That's supposed to be the backup camera.
When
You ruined everything. You know what these are? They're either togs or...
I wanted to show people a kitty surfing on a fat man.
Do you remember the togs, Andrew?
Yup.
Yeah, see, there they are. There's the shellless turtles.
It's fantasy. I shouldn't be talking about realism in fantasy. People don't like it. It's like, actually, this is how it's supposed to work.
This is how the world works. I don't know.
The world revolves around me. That's how it works.
That's how the world works. You know what I can do? I can be a dick to these baby turtles and just hold on. Do this. And then do this. Bye, baby turtle. Because usually you have to do that. But if you remember, we put in cheats to unlock all the things, so we won't have to do a bunch of backtracking. So that was kind of a problem with a lot of games, is when it comes to backtracking, it's usually not all that fun. You kind of have to go through the level again.
Did you solve the baby turtles?
I don't think it's as bad as people kind of make it out to be in Spyro in this game, but you know, it does save us a little bit of time. We are doing a let's play. We're going as fast as we can. All right, let me go ahead and get these baby turtles going because I need to get the talisman. Oh. Yeah? What do you mean by that, Sylvester? I'm just doing some missions while... Alright. Are you sure? Yeah? Alright, what do you mean by that exactly? He says, Andrew, can you translate? Ah, crap.
Pick up your trash.
Sylvester never just meows. He yells.
Yeah, he doesn't meow. He just yells. He just, like, you know, where most customers say, wow, wow, or something, he goes, ah! No. Don't you love that lag? No, he said no. He sometimes have little actual meows, but let's see, and get that. I wonder if I can make it. Can I make it? Oh, oh, whoa,
Whoa! Whoa! Dang it, Bobby.
dang it, Bobby. see.
Dang it, Bobby, you made me look bad. Booga booga booga.
Basically.
Bobby, that boy, I swear, that boy ain't right.
Bobby?
That boy ain't right. Boy.
I tell you what, that boy ain't right. Yeah? Same. I'm about to get... There we go.
Ow, cat.
Most impressive. Please take this secret, thingamajig as a token of our everlasting gratitude.
Yeah, he's supposed to be doing the meditating and stuff, but just the low polygon hands are just like... I just have it straight up. Dun, dun, dun. Boy, it's like struggling to do things. Yo! Remember, if you're in an older cartoon and something's happening, you're not hurt at all. You have to go, yow! Even though yow typically means ow. Just a weird way of saying ow. It's like the 60s way of saying ow.
Hello, young one. There's a chef up at the...
Advisor Moppet. Are you on-
Muppet?
That's what I was thinking. Wait.
Your turtle friends have to let them go in good soup. If I can catch them, you can try to save them if you like. But I'm feeling all pretty hungry.
And this is the only guy in this game where you can like do that. Mess with him. Oh shoot.
What happened?
Oh, I just jumped into the water. Well, you know what? Here's the thing.
Is he
You
a
didn't
duck?
get. You know what it could be? No, I'm sure.
Why are they what? I guess they want to die.
Well, some of them are probably being hypnotized. So they're probably maybe it's like the guy with the flute or something with the mice, the blind mice. Well, listen, King DDD as a duck.
You know what wasn't good? That Kirby TV show that came on 4Kids.
Oh yeah.
Kirby just... The episodes were focused on the other people, and Kirby didn't do anything for the first, 10 episodes?
For a long time.
Like, I don't even think he sucked anything up.
He does suck things up, and like in the first episode, they accuse him
He
of
just, walks around like a stumbling, bumbling retard the whole time.
Yeah, see, that's the problem. If you're gonna make a TV show, the characters really need to talk. Unless it's like you have like the world.
Excuse me, princess.
Even if it's cheesy, it's just having a character that doesn't talk unless they're not the main character, just doesn't work. Or if they don't talk at all in the show.
Or you have to have a show where no one talks, like Tom and Jerry.
Or they have the occasional. Gosh darn it! Gosh darn it! You stupid turtles! All right, let's do it again. I was getting so angry about the thought of a character not talking in a TV show.
Have you?
Also, shows don't have to have kids for kids to like them.
Oh, I know. Yeah, look at SpongeBob. They're no main kid characters. I mean, I know Pearl's a teenager, but you know.
You barely see her nowadays.
Well, not really that. It's more like it's just like she's so big, and it's funny to
When she jumps, it causes earthquakes.
Yeah. Get out of here. You're gonna die. Don't do it. No.
No wonder
You guys are re-turtles. You guys are re-turtled.
No one else gets to say that word because it's our word.
It's
I
our
said
word.
it. Anyway.
If you're not retarded and you say retarded, we take offense to that.
Retard.
I'm gonna get you blacklisted on Twitter now.
It happens.
But by the way, we're not retarded. We're autistic.
I'm not.
I was talking about me and Corey.
I think they could tell just by hearing us talk.
Bro, quit sending out so many turtles at a time. Hey, they can bump into each other. I love that. What? Are you sure? Whoa! Whoa! No!
Whoa!
Remember when games used to be challenging like this?
Well, Sparks is trying to figure out what we're doing.
Some games were... What the heck?
What are you trying to figure out what's going on?
Well, like, you hit one turtle and two popped out.
Well, no, there was like two glitching into each other. No. I think this should be the last one, unless they're gonna be stupid. Oh, there we go.
You said every turtle on the beach. Yeah,
Not yet.
want to use it for fried potatoes, but now I don't need it.
You just buy those potatoes anyway. That's all you're gonna eat. You stupid.
Just so you know, the use of fire breath breaks the Geneva Convention. You easily could have committed a war crime there.
Turtle. I always sounded like this turtle was having a weird way of saying turtle.
Murder boy. Don't know
What, you saying?
the
Turtle.
Boy.
Turtle.
Boy.
Boy.
Boy. Gotta get Bobby.
God of War, aka Angry
King-
Dad Simulator.
King Fromit.
It's from it, probably.
Gromit? It's like from
What
Awesome
the frick
Gromit.
does Gromit mean?
Sonny. Look at these little Muppet things.
Seems kind of gay to me.
Where's the last of the... Oh, it's down here somewhere. Apparently. Well, somewhere. Well, where's it? Oh, I know where they're at. I know.
You don't know.
You're
Just other than that.
stupid.
You're a poopy head.
Don't you call me no poopy head. That's offensive to people who just have poop on their heads.
You calling your hairstyle poop?
Maybe. What about how the mouth goes on the back of the head?
Look at all these turtles dying.
We don't need them blue ones. Or some kind of third thing. Whee!
Oh, don't you dare save my progress. I wanted to re-enjoy that.
Oh, is it your turn?
Whimsical the blood turn.
It's you're supposed to
That-
watch.
Mom says it's my turn to play Spyro 2.
Well, Mom isn't here now, is she?
Tell Bob when she gets whacked.
It's just like the cartoony evil laugh that I already got that, Andrew. Remember, you just have to go to the swimming place.
This one?
Yeah.
You know what? No. I'm gonna go on this side of it.
Whoa. Andrew's the edgy alternative.
I'm an edgelord. There's so much edge. If you try to touch me, you'll get cut.
If by even just looking at the sword, you get out.
I call that cruel and a breaking of the Geneva Convention.
Oh yeah, we have to have out the diver. I'm joking. No, you have to kill the divers.
Why do the divers look like
Why they what?
Divers kind of look like gingerbread men. Especially how they walk.
That's interesting.
Oh,
How I
gosh.
Oh,
see
yeah,
the world
yeah,
around me.
They're like, shoot, I can't hardly get out of my T-pose.
Just walk like this.
Douche's bag.
They're trying to play the victim by acting like they can't hardly move, so they try to say they didn't do what they did.
We say that they're oppressed.
Yeah.
They must be the kind that says
No.
racism equals power plus privilege.
They're just misguided.
Nah, they stupid.
They have a religion of peace, you know.
Nah, they stupid.
There's shocks. There's shocks in there. Metal shocks, but they shocks. Remember,
Metal
they're not
sharks.
They're
Metal
not
sharks.
sharks.
Dun, 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 dun.
They're not sharks. They're shocks.
Yeah, I'm just your cousin. So
Esther,
lost.
can we help you?
You're killing all the crabs.
I don't think those are real crabs.
No, they're just.
You see how they fall apart? They just,
Could you imagine though if you kicked a real life crab if it just exploded like that?
it fell apart like you kicked like a Lego Bionicle or something.
It just falls up like you drop it and it just.
No blood or anything. I
No
guess.
blood. It just breaks apart. Kids, remember to go out and drop crabs and try to break them. Yeah, what kid's watching this?
Now, if you do go out and you drop a crab and it does explode, it needs to be on video.
Well, yeah, if it actually did happen, it's gonna be really impressive. Maybe it'll be kind of sad that the crab is dead, but it'll be impressive.
And you'll get.
What if crabs are modular?
And you'll get
fine?
probably 80% of the comics saying like, "How dare you? I'm reporting you to PETA or something."
Oh, PETA can kiss my butt.
Oh.
Along with the CDC and the Federal Department of Education and
or the kid with the dad that works at Nintendo.
yeah.
Look at this cut scheme.
I used to work with a guy that used to work at Nintendo, and he's a dad, so, you know, I guess that kid, I don't know.
Moneybags took your money and stored it in his bags.
Listen here, you
Extortion.
Now the whole place is flooded.
You know what would be nice? If the new Spyro game, like they had money bags in there collecting rubies and that, and then once you complete all of his missions, you fight him as a boss and you get all your rubies back.
Wait for the third game.
It would be really funny if he became like a super boss, like Final Fantasy levels of super boss.
Yeah.
Massive, the gameplay style changes where it's kind of like Sora and Riku fighting that tower there in the world that never was.
Now here's what I'm just gonna go ahead and spoil it because I mean the game's been out for 20 years or around 20 years. So
Yeah, you've had plenty of time to play it, and if you haven't, that's on you.
Yeah.
So like when Andrew, you just killed a Democrat.
Wow. I don't know how to reply to that one.
Anyway, so what happens is you don't want to get too close to them because they can come out and they are a one-hit kill thing. Well, and they're also a one-hit kill for you, but you know. But at the end of Spyro 3, not 100, not like fully completing the game, but like after you beat the final, I guess you could say the first part of the final boss, you get to chase Moneybags around and grab all your money that he got from you. And like you flame him, hit him and stuff. And then he also gives you a dragon egg, which is the main collectible in Spyro 3. Or, you know, the not the main little collectibles, but like the main, you know, like kind of like this game's or kind of like this game's orbs.
It's not exactly what I had in mind, but sure. I was expecting.
He wasn't a boss, just you know.
I was expecting you straight up kill him, but
No.
He's a little weird.
It's funny to have him around.
So I'm not gonna lie, he's He's a little more insufferable in that one.
Oh yeah, in 3.
Yeah.
Yeah, he's definitely more like greedy. Like in this game, he is, but he's not like, you know, he's willing. He sounds more willing to help Spyro out just in exchange for gems. In the 3rd game, boy is he a dick.
I don't remember what direction I need to go. Dang it.
Well, if you need to go through, it's
I
in
need
the.
to go to the other sharks.
Oh yeah, well, I'd recharge your thing.
Oh, that was the direction. Dang it.
I remember the upper level too. Whenever you do that, for the you know the extra missions of some of these levels, they just have missions that feel like they just drag on, dragon.
Is that why they call it? Is that why Spyro's a dragon?
I guess in this game it's a dragon. That's what I was thinking, Sylvester.
It's like, what with the stupid puns?
You know, I am so American that I pee red, white, and blue. My doctor has this pancreatic cancer, and I tell him to shut his commie mouth.
Okay, watch out here again. Like they can. Well, you do have to go in the water to do it, but you know there was a faster way. Alright, so go back to where the charge thing is. Without going through the shark-infested water. Andrew, go back all the way back. I mean, I guess you could have gone that way, but... Now, here's how you play the game. No, go to...
I want to tell you to shut your commie mouth.
Go to the charging thing, and remember, you can also go in the green room, and you can actually fight the sharks that way, where you're already underwater. Just go right there. Sylvester.
What is he messing with?
There's some like boxes and stuff under my bed. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. If you get too close,
Well, apparently pressing
they
circle
bite and
like
you disappear.
Don't you love underwater levels?
I think you need to shut your commie mouth.
I think that underwater levels are there to try and get us to appreciate the main game more.
I'll say, I mean, honestly, the underwater mechanics aren't bad in this game.
This one is one of the better ones, yeah. This is definitely one of the better ways of having underwater controls. It's simple. There's no complicated, like, inverting the controls or something. There's no something like that, or... That's for trying to, shoot, what did the sharks do? Oh yeah, they try to kill you.
Were there any metal boxes, or am I good?
You missed one. Right there.
And you missed some messages in a bottle.
Message in a bottle.
Send me out.
Got my weenie in a bottle. Remember when people said that was Weird
it's
Al?
all up top.
Yeah. Not that way. You gotta go in the first room.
No.
No! Mom!
Who tell Mom?
I remember, gosh, remember back in the old internet days when just everybody said every parody song was by Weird Al?
He had a list he had to maintain to be like, hey, these songs are on LimeWire, I didn't do them.
Yeah.
And I mean, it's things like women would sing, and they said it was by Weird Al.
I mean, did they figure that he just wrote them, or? Well, especially the ones that had heavy swearing in them. Weird Al doesn't do that.
I mean, songs like, so they have Genie in a bottle, it's a weenie in a bottle.
That's what I was saying earlier. I was
or
just like,
which Backstreet Boy is gay?
His version is eBay.
Which Backstreet Boy is gay?
King Flippy.
Tell me who ain't saying that it's A.
Doesn't King
Flipper.
Flippy.
Flippy.
King Flippity Flaggity Floogity.
King Flippity
Yes.
Floppity Flippity.
Well, anyway, he kind of looks like Spyro, is what I was going to say. So does that mean that's his daddy mommy or something?
That's a little weird.
It's like
Well, it's a seahorse. It's they're weird by default.
yeah. You probably it might be weird to get grabbed by the ghoulies though. Good night, everybody.
What?
Apparently, grabbed by the ghoulies is saying grabbed by the ghoulies. That's actually kind of a European way of something dirty. Of course, in Europe.
Oh, like Sly Cooper.
Oh yeah, how they have to call him Sly Raccoon. So anyway,
they do speak that funny English.
yeah, and they have more words they have to censor. Although it's kind of weird because they also allow like more of their kid-friendly games to have swearing, so it's kind of like mixed up. It's weird. But anyway,
Until the UK allows private gun ownership, it'll continue to be a joke in my book.
well, you're stupid. That's my comeback.
Until people stop getting taken to jail for social media posts, it will continue to be clown world.
I actually watched a video the other day where a guy was just talking. I mean, there could have been more to it, of course, but from what it looked like, the guy was just talking. He was just kind of, maybe he was giving his own opinion, and there's these cops that were just like storming and football storming, going on him, and then like this woman who was recording the whole thing was getting arrested for doing that. So yeah, living in like the UK and stuff sounds like a living hell, and even though like there's some people that will try to show off their good moments,
Then you got Australia, which is an absolute joke. South Australian police were just like, oh, because of the COVIDs, you can't walk your dog. Now they ended up rescinding that, but the fact that their official Twitter handle posted that, and that was actually a thing for a while, that's beyond clown world. I don't even know what you call that.
Maybe you're forgetting a thing back there, forgetting a tower.
That's just fantasy world there.
Yeah, in their little fantasy world, that works.
I think it's just straight up dystopia.
Yeah. I've seen the new Animaniacs. They're definitely gotten a lot more political.
I don't think you can fly through the cracks at Andrew.
I'll be honest, I don't care.
But the new Animaniacs was just like they've definitely got a lot of political stuff, more heavy-handed, and I feel like it just doesn't. It's gonna like turn some people away.
I mean, a few of them here and there is fine, but if it's like 80% of it, feels like a chore just to watch it.
Yeah.
Spencer's had a lot to meow
Like
about
they had a very not subtle allegory for gun stuff.
Oh dear Lord!
So what they had was they had bunnies, so they call them buns, and that was just the obvious, like it's an obvious for adults, not obvious for kids.
What are they saying about concealed carry buns or something?
Well, they say something like they talk about how there's too many buns, like there's a lot of rabbits around, and then like the
what? I gotta do this again?
That's stupid. But anyway,
if they would let everyone carry buns around, there'd be a lot less bun violence.
They're trying to say that it's because of more buns that there's more bun violence.
Well, here's the thing.
That's not how that works.
If this one lone crazy guy pulls a gun out of the bank and everyone else points a gun at him, he's going to rethink his life decisions.
Or he'll just get blown away.
Wait, maybe you just have to go through the fifth one again. I don't know. It's just weird.
You just gotta think. Criminals don't need to obey the law. Like if you ban guns, the criminals are going to still have their guns because they're already willing to break the law.
Yeah, well, people don't like to see it that way. Apparently, there's a lot of dum-dums that don't see it that way.
And you can't rely on the police all the time because sometimes it takes them more than 30 minutes.
Also, disfund the police.
Why?
Disfund.
Yeah. Defund.
Oh, okay. Okay. If you're supporting both of those things at once, you're just one to cause havoc and.
I'm just saying that the only people I've ever known that are scared of guns don't know how to use them.
Yeah. I actually put on Instagram. See, now our Let's Plays are more political.
Yep.
But at this point, again, it's just like, I don't care. It's just like, if this potentially ruins any kind of career, as in, like, you know, making these famous or whatever, if it potentially ruins that, it just doesn't seem worth it to just suck up to, you know, stupid ideologies. To just to get more views of, you know. I mean, if I get a lot of views, that's cool, but, you know.
Ron Paul Revolution. Sound money in the Fed.
So anyway,
what's your opinion about vegans?
About what?
Vegans.
I think it's dumb. I mean, that's all you.
That's your
now,
choice.
If you're one of those that tries to make your dog or cat vegan, you deserve a good firm beating.
Yeah, and don't press it the whole time. Just kind of. So yeah, they have a special place in hell for people like that.
What's left? I got all the.
And please don't scream at me when I buy a big.
I got the talisman. Oh, the thing with Hunter.
I mean, if there's ever food that like has the same nutrients as meat and tastes like meat and that's not actual meat,
looks like meat, smells like meat. This is meat.
But if they ever did that, sure, I could quit eating animals. But until that day, which you know doesn't seem like it would actually happen, till that day, I'm gonna have meat. Not any kind of meat, just, you know.
If that day comes, I will simply, I will go out and murder more animals and eat them out of sheer spite.
Calm down, PETA.
Oh, yeah. I think PETA wants more animals to be slaughtered and stuff.
So they can
have a job.
Yeah, so they can whine about it more.
They can whine about more, get money for their and then like be able to sell merchandise.
It sounds terrible, but when I see these PSAs for abused animals, sometimes you can't help but laugh because you're just like, we abused this dog for this commercial. I mean,
yeah, because it's like, you know, how are you gonna make the commercial if you don't have an abused animal around? We paid money. We must abuse these animals. I was thinking of having like an arc of that, like a storyline of like an episode of Danny Tree Frog where like they purposely abuse like Danny and his friends and stuff, and then they're like, these animals have been, you know.
Speaking of animals, you just gonna let this seahorse fart on you the whole time?
Well, you have to.
You know how hard these controls are? They're half inverted.
Yeah, I hate half inverted. Like that might possibly be worse.
It wasn't until the PS3 era that we realized half inversion is garbage. And then we were like, oh wait, let's not do this. This doesn't make any sense.
And then there's people that say inverted's good, and those types of people, you know, they don't have the most.
Full inversion is fine.
But for a second, I was going to say, "Oh, try again," because it did kind of look like you missed it.
I know, it did, like for a moment.
Like full inversion is fine. It's easier to tell your brain to just go completely backwards, but not half backwards.
Yeah, that's really ridiculous. Well, then you got an ending like this. And he's just like... Just farts. And it's like... Don't laugh at me. I'm very sensitive about my weight. Not mine. I was just thinking out loud.
Well done, Spyro.
Cool.
The 6 paladins.
Yes, that's not Lacey Chavert. I looked it up.
Foxtail, cloved hooves. What animal is she supposed to be again?
A fawn.
That's not a deer tail.
I know. But it's cuter.
Could they not have tried making some at least look like a bunny tail?
Well, Crush here has something to say about that.
Before you get to the castle dungeon, Spyro,
Okay, he doesn't, but
you
yeah.
might want to know how Ripto and his monsters arrived at Avalon. You see, last week in the winter tundra, the professor was working on some new super portal technology.
There. That's the last orb in
Now let's call it Valve.
All we need are some coordinates.
Yeah, how about 22475? That's my birthday.
So he was born in 75, which means when this game came out, he was, if I'm doing my math right,
24.
yeah. And the sound's a little off, of course.
Why can't either?
Where are we? No dragons. Wonderful.
Crush, go back and pack my bags. We're moving in.
Say hello to your new king.
Professor, shut it down! Hurry!
Oh my, oh my. I can't see the switch. I think I've broken my glasses.
Oh, how could... I think he's in cahoots with them.
It's like,
Tell your friends to take the orbs and scatter them throughout Avalon.
it's like, well, that's just lazy writing.
No! Go! Crush! Get the orbs now!
You're supposed to crush, then gulp, not...
Now! You despicable little creature! I'll kill you!
Let me speak right into the microphone. I'll kill you.
It's so edgy.
I'll kill you.
Didn't say something about not liking dragons?
Professor, could we catch a dragon?
What about how the mics are? And I know we mentioned it before, but
That has an alignment much better suited to intercepting one of these creatures.
Even though they weren't really a thing, it's like they took, modern day laptop microphones and said, here, record on this.
it's just like...
Hold this piece of freaking a dryer sheet in front of your mouth as a pop filter.
Well, I ain't a scare of you because I know what to do.
Well, think about the audio, the little bit of audio for Peach in Mario 64. It was like the receptionist at the company's office or something.
It was also really good audio somehow. Like, it was decent. Like, it wasn't... Like, it was old sounding, obviously, but it was, like, clear. It was also quiet, but, clear. Now they're red for fire. Now I gotta go side to side instead of jumping. Oh, I'm mad. What a boss fight, right? I keep wanting to roll for some
He
reason,
keeps
but
hurting himself.
How do you roll in this one?
you can't.
Oh.
I said I keep wanting
Is
to.
that just the third one?
That's the first one.
Oh.
Remember, you can tuck and roll, and
It's been a while.
You can pretend it's Dark Souls before Dark Souls.
yeah. But in the Reignited trilogy, they put it in all the.
I wanted to
games.
like Dark Souls, I really did, but I just couldn't get into it.
But this time he does it 3 times.
But I like the memes with all the Dark Souls music, though, where it's like something pops out and it just starts it.
Wait. Okay, now he tries to chase me around. You can't get me. I think you get a skill point for not getting hurt throughout the fight.
Did you get hurt?
I don't think so. I think that
Look at
he was.
Sparks.
I think Sparks was already blue by the time I came in here. That's like after you get hurt once, but
But if he was green, you would have died.
if he was green, then that means I got hit. Or if he turned green during this fight.
But some would say he's a bee on a diet. You will bleed and you will die.
What? Well, there goes the skill point.
See?
We'll probably end it after this boss fight, because. Oh, thanks for just now sending down a sheep. I appreciate it.
Crush defeated. You don't get a skill point.
I got in trouble for saying that word in second grade. Simpleton.
Is everyone saying even worse words?
Of course, I probably pronounced it wrong, and then someone said, "Oh, actually, you said it this way. That means you should get in trouble." This is back when some kids would like take pride in telling on somebody.
I remember in middle school, I didn't know what the bird was. I was doing this weird position in my finger because that was funny. It's like, "Hey, do that again." It's funny because like, do it again. Wait, this? No, other way. I was like, okay, why is this? I'm telling.
Yeah. Gosh, that was middle school. I thought people in middle school were past the telling thing.
No. There was this small statured boy.
Oh boy.
It was like, well, do that again.
I'm telling. Oh wait. You gonna do his voice?
I'd be bankrupt.
Here's some lore for Moneybags. It's the end of Moneybags. He's just nothing more than a splatter on. Oh, never mind. I like how they just mix together, like, and you know. Exactly, Sylvester. So anyway, ladies and gentlemen, that was our fancy little let's play of the second part.
We have reached stopping point number 2.
The sequel.
The Reckoning.
Now that's stopping point number 3. The
Excuse me.
Reckoning.
This is book 2, and this is chapter 2. We just got. That way it sounds more epic, and I don't know.
The next one's going to be a prequel.
Well, technically we already saw a prequel part of this game. Anyway, thanks for watching, and I guess you'll find out which way you're going to watch it, either through the camera or through the thing.
Watch it if you like it. Don't watch it.
Go away.
And that's our message for saying thanks for watching.
Go away now.
And did it work? Oh, yep, I figured. It didn't work.
Okay.